What's up, Tackle Warehouse fans? Walker back, and I'm super excited for this week's episode of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. The summertime is right around the corner. It's probably really hot in most of the country. Hopefully the bite is too. So hopefully a lot of these products that we're going to showcase this week are going to be able to catch you some more fish. We're going to start off first by the FXR clothing brand. This is a really cool brand. They've been doing some high intensity sports for a long time, moving over into the fishing world. First off, we've got this sun shirt. It's really sleek. It's a cool looking shirt, but it's also really awesome as far as ventilation goes, keeping you protected from the sun, making sure that you stay cool on the water. They've got a really cool pair of shorts that are super lightweight. And then when that winter time rolls around, they've got a really heavy duty jacket that we've got as well. It features a bunch of cool things, really taped up seams for waterproofing. It's even got a line cutter on the bottom of it there. Really cool stuff from FXR. Next thing we've got is the Baitsanity Chimera Shad. We've got this in a new colorway. This is the Ghost Gizzard Shad color. This is one I'm super excited about. I've been throwing this Chimera Shad for a long time, catching a lot of fish on it. And this colorway is something that I'm super excited to be throwing. It's summertime, so that Gizzard Shad bite is really picking up wherever those ledges are. Fish are gonna be chasing after a lot of those big gizzards, and this is a perfect bait to match the hatch when it comes to that kind of stuff, especially in this colorway. Next thing we've got here by Big Bite Baits. This is the Real Deal Deflection Jig. This is an awesome swim jig by Big Bite Baits. It's built around a 4/0 medium wire Gamakatsu hook, and it's got a really sleek head there, but with kind of a wider bottom on the head there. It's able to cut through vegetation, deflect off logs, rocks, whatever you're bumping around, and it's gonna be an awesome component when your summertime fishing starts up. All right, and then next up we've got the Accent Subtle Series. We've got that here in a double willow and then also a Colorado turtleback. This is gonna be a great little finesse spinnerbait for your summertime fishing. A lot of times the bite can get tough and you've got to downsize to get those bites. This is gonna be an awesome addition to your arsenal whenever you're spinnerbait fishing in the summertime. Built with really heavy duty components, an awesome colorway in all their skirts. And again, in that double willow and then also the Colorado turtleback. For clear water or dirty water conditions, whatever you're around, Accent Subtle Series has got a spinnerbait for you this summer. Next up, we've got a SPRO reel. This is the Jason Christie Elite Bait Casting Reel, or the JC Bait Casting Reel. It's an awesome addition to the SPRO lineup of reels. They've been a really big producer as far as quality baits. This is going to be an awesome addition, like I said, to their reel lineup. They're kind of moving over there and getting into the rods and reels. And I've been one to be super impressed with the quality. This reel is the same deal. It's boasting 20 pounds of max drag power. It's super smooth on the retrieve, and it's also not going to break the bank. So you're going to be able to get a quality bait casting reel for not that expensive of a price tag. Awesome reel. Next up, got a couple baits by Hags. The first one here is going to be the Hags Cheat Code, kind of a creature style bait with a bunch of different appendages on there. This is one that I'm really excited about. I love this company, caught a lot of big fish on Hag stuff over the years, and this one here is no exception to that rule. This is going to be featuring 6 different appendages, like I said, moving a lot of water, pushing a lot of water out through those arms and stuff there. Comes in a bunch of different colors, and hopefully gonna catch you some big fish this summer. Next up by Hags, we've got the Hags Cyclone Crawl. This is one I took out of the package for the first time and was super excited about it. They've got these 6 different little appendages coming off the main body of the bait there. And even just holding the bait, you can kind of see that they're subtly twitching. And then they've also got these big crawl style appendages coming off that are gonna push a ton of water. This is just gonna cause a lot of displacement in the water whenever you're fishing on the bottom, dragging around brush, rock, whatever you wanna do. This is something I'm super excited to throw and hopefully gonna catch a lot of big fish on. So super pumped about that. All right, and then next up, we've got the Zappu PD Chopper Jig. This is one that I'm super excited about. Zappu's been working a long time on creating this kind of hybridization between a swim jig and a vibrating jig. And what they've done here is they've got a really unique head design on that. It's kind of flat, you can see tapers down, and just a really awesome, unique style head on that jig there. And what this allows this jig to do is when you retrieve it on a slow or medium retrieve, it kind of wobbles from side to side going through the water. Something very unique that I haven't seen before. Hopefully, going to catch a lot of big fish this upcoming season. So that is the Zappu PD Chopper jig there. And then next up, we've got the Baitsanity simple bait series, suspending kind of lipless crankbait here. So this is one that I've seen a couple of companies try and do the suspending lipless crankbait before, and you can get them to suspend for a little bit, but they don't necessarily do what you want all the time. This one is one that I've seen no flaws with so far. You cast this thing out there, and if you reel it back, it's gonna wobble like your traditional lipless crankbait, and as soon as you stop the retrieve, the bait stopping as well, sitting right there in the water column that you left it at. It's got a couple different retrieve methods on it. You can do a couple where you burn it and stop it, the classic suspend, like I was talking about there, but I've also seen if you reel your rod tip very high in the air and you constantly retrieve this back, it's almost like a wake bait on the top of the surface there. And then if you put your rod tip down, it's kind of diving a little bit there. So got a couple different retrieves on that new lipless crankbait by Baitsanity. And then last, we've got a bunch of new tackle boxes from a company called Meiho. Got a big tackle box here. Got a couple little storage containers here. Really premium stuff coming from Japan as far as tackle boxes go. We're all familiar with the classic tackle box and stuff, but they've really taken that design and upgraded it with quality components, a bunch of different storage compartments. A lot of it, is quality made, and I'm super excited to get some of the stuff on the boat to hold on my tackle this summer. So I hope you guys are too. If you enjoyed anything you saw in this week's episode of What's New Tackle Warehouse, make sure to click on the links in the description and head on over to tacklewarehouse.com to go shopping. And we'll see you next week for the next installment of What's New Tackle Warehouse.